There is a new name turning heads on the Atlantic, and it goes by Norwegian Aqua. This freshly minted addition to the Norwegian Cruise Line fleet has been generating the kind of buzz that only a brand new ship can create. Cruisers who love keeping tabs on the latest and greatest at sea have been circling this one on their calendars for a while now. And after all the anticipation, it is finally time to unpack what makes her tick. Norwegian Aqua slots into the fleet as one of the newest members of the family, and Norwegian has been playing up that fresh factor in every listing where her name appears. She is being marketed as the shiny new arrival, the kind of ship that gets top billing in cruise brochures and travel agent emails. That newness matters because it usually means updated design language, fresh materials, and lessons learned from previous classes. For anyone who has sailed Norwegian before, stepping onto Aqua feels familiar in the best ways while still delivering that new ship magic. She sails from New York on some of her signature itineraries, which is a huge selling point for the millions of travelers along the Northeast Corridor who prefer to skip the airport entirely. Great Stirrup Key, the line's own private island in the Bahamas, is another headline destination she visits. And of course Bermuda, with its pink sand beaches and pastel houses, is firmly in her rotation. That combination of easy embarkation and dreamy destinations is a big part of her appeal. So let's take a proper walk through this ship, starting with where you actually sleep. Norwegian Aqua offers the full range of stateroom categories that cruisers have come to expect from a modern flagship. You can book an interior cabin if you are a budget-minded traveler who mostly cares about location and price, since these rooms tend to be the most affordable way to get on board. Ocean view rooms bump things up with an actual window and a little more natural light, which makes a surprising difference over a week at sea. Balcony staterooms are where a lot of guests land, since having your own slice of open air outside the sliding door is one of the great pleasures of modern cruising. Then there are the suites, which is where things really open up on a ship like this. Suite guests typically get more square footage, upgraded bedding, a nicer bathroom setup, and a sitting area that feels more like a small apartment than a cabin. On Norwegian ships, suite guests also tend to enjoy extra perks throughout the sailing, including priority access in various areas of the ship. It is the kind of upgrade that can turn a good vacation into a genuinely luxurious one. Because Norwegian Aqua is a new build, guests can expect the current generation of cabin technology throughout. That usually means things like keycard entry, in-room tablets, or interactive televisions for managing your account and reservations, USB charging points scattered around the room, and modern climate controls. The bathrooms lean toward crisp, clean designs, with rainfall showers becoming more common in the newer categories. Little touches like these are exactly what people mean when they say a ship feels fresh. Families and multi-generational groups will find options built with them in mind, including connecting cabin arrangements that let you book 2 rooms side by side and open the wall between them. Accessible staterooms are part of the mix as well, giving guests with mobility needs the space and features they require to enjoy the sailing comfortably. Solo travelers also tend to be well served on Norwegian ships, since the line has been an industry leader in offering cabins built for one person without punishing pricing. It is one of the quieter reasons Norwegian keeps building loyalty year after year. Now let's move on to something that makes or breaks a cruise for many guests, and that is the food. Dining on board a Norwegian ship follows the line's signature approach, which they famously call freestyle. In practice, that means no rigid main dining time, no assigned table, and no pressure to dress up unless you want to. You wander down when you are hungry, choose a venue, and sit down with whoever you are traveling with. It is a low-stress way to eat that suits both couples who want a quiet dinner for 2 and larger groups who prefer to spread out. The main dining rooms serve up rotating menus with a mix of familiar comfort dishes and more adventurous plates, and they are included in the base fare. The buffet takes care of casual meals throughout the day, from early breakfast through late-night snacks, and it is usually packed with international options so nobody in the family has to compromise. Poolside grills handle the burger and hot dog cravings that come with any afternoon spent by the water. And there are always casual cafes for a quick bite or a coffee between activities. Where Norwegian Aqua really flexes is in the specialty dining lineup. Norwegian is well known for stacking their newer ships with a variety of upcharge restaurants that cover just about every craving. Think steakhouses with dry-aged cuts, Italian trattorias with fresh pasta, French-inspired bistros for a romantic anniversary dinner, and Asian fusion spots for something a little more adventurous. Many guests choose to buy a dining package before they sail, which brings the cost down and lets them sample several venues without wincing at the bill each time. Bar culture on the ship is equally varied, with lounges and watering holes for just about every mood. There are craft cocktail bars where mixologists take their time with each drink, casual pool bars for a cold beer between dips, and elegant wine spots for a quieter evening. Themed dinners and special culinary events pop up throughout most sailings, so it is worth checking the daily program to see what is happening on any given night. If food is a big part of why you cruise, Norwegian Aqua is going to keep you happy. Speaking of the pool areas, this is where most guests spend a good chunk of their sea days. The pool deck on a modern Norwegian ship is a whole ecosystem of its own. You have the main pool as the centerpiece, usually surrounded by tiers of loungers and shaded seating for those who want to stay out of the direct sun. Whirlpools are scattered around the deck so you can soak with a view of the ocean rolling past. And there is always a bar within short walking distance because Norwegian understands the assignment. For guests who want a break from families and kids, adults-only retreat areas have become a standard feature on newer Norwegian ships. These spaces typically offer quieter pools or soaking areas, more comfortable loungers, and a calmer overall vibe. It is the kind of place where you can actually finish a chapter of your book without a splash war breaking out 3 feet away. Many cruisers consider access to these zones one of the best small upgrades they can pay for. On the more energetic side of the deck, you can expect the kinds of water features that Norwegian has been building into their bigger ships for years now. That usually means water slides for the thrill seekers, splash zones for the little ones, and open sun decks stretching across the top of the ship. The layout tends to encourage flow, so you never feel completely stuck if one area gets crowded. There is nearly always somewhere quieter just a short walk away. Sunsets from the upper decks of a ship like this are one of the underrated pleasures of cruising. Grab a drink, find a lounger facing west, and watch the sky put on a show. It costs nothing extra, and it is the kind of moment guests remember long after the tan fades. When guests are not lounging by the pool, Norwegian Aqua keeps them busy with a packed activity program. Modern Norwegian ships are built to feel more like floating resorts than traditional cruise vessels, and that shows in the sheer amount of stuff there is to do. Active guests can hit the sports courts for basketball or paddle-style games, jog around the outdoor track, or challenge themselves on the rope-style features that have become a signature of the fleet. Mini golf usually makes an appearance somewhere on the upper decks, giving families an easy way to have fun together without booking anything in advance. There is enough variety that even a week-long sailing rarely feels repetitive. The fitness center is fully outfitted with cardio machines, free weights, and strength equipment, most of it facing large windows so you can watch the ocean while you sweat. Group classes tend to run throughout the day, ranging from spin sessions to boot camp-style workouts to lower-impact stretching. Cruisers who like to stay active while at sea will have no shortage of options here. And walking laps on an open deck at sunrise with only the sea breeze for company remains one of the best free workouts in travel. Entertainment on board is where Norwegian has quietly become one of the strongest players at sea. Their bigger ships routinely feature production shows that would not feel out of place in a proper theater district, with full casts, live musicians, and elaborate staging. You can expect the main theater to run headliner-style shows through the evenings, with additional performances tucked into lounges and smaller venues throughout the ship. Comedians, cover bands, solo pianists, and tribute acts all rotate through the schedule. Beyond the big shows, guests can drop into game shows, trivia nights, deck parties, silent discos, and dance classes. Enrichment offerings usually include things like cooking demonstrations, art talks, and destination-focused presentations from the ship's onboard experts. There is even a casino for guests who like the sound of shuffling cards and clinking chips in the evening. Whatever your idea of a good night is, chances are the ship has a version of it. Now for guests who prefer to slow the whole thing down, the wellness side of the ship deserves a closer look. The spa on a ship like Norwegian Aqua is designed to be a proper escape from the busier decks. Treatment menus typically cover the full range of what you would expect at a high-end land-based spa, from classic massages and facials to more targeted therapies for aching muscles or sun-tired skin. Couples treatments are a favorite for anniversaries and honeymoons, giving two guests the chance to unwind side by side. Booking early in the sailing tends to unlock the best times and sometimes port day discounts too. Thermal suite areas usually include saunas, steam rooms, and heated loungers, giving guests a place to relax between treatments or simply to escape a rainy sea day. Access is often sold as a pass for the length of the cruise, which frequent spa visitors tend to see as one of the better value add-ons. It is the kind of amenity that turns a good vacation into a genuinely restorative one. And the views from these spaces are often surprisingly nice. Beyond the spa itself, wellness programming runs throughout the ship in the form of yoga sessions, meditation classes, and specialty fitness offerings. Some of these are included in the base fare while others carry a small charge, so it is worth checking the daily program each morning. Salon services are also available for guests who want to keep their hair, nails, and grooming in top shape during the sailing. It all adds up to a ship that takes wellness seriously without shoving it in your face. For families sailing with kids, Norwegian Aqua carries the line's well-known youth programming forward. Norwegian Cruise Line has spent years refining their approach to entertaining younger guests, and their Splash Academy program is one of the most trusted names in the industry. On a ship like Aqua, that generally translates into age-appropriate rooms and activities for kids, staffed by trained youth counselors who keep the little ones engaged with games, crafts, sports, and themed events. Parents can drop kids off knowing they will be busy having fun, which is often exactly what everyone needs. A break for the grown-ups usually means happier kids too. Teens tend to get their own separate hangout space, which is a small but important detail. Nobody wants to spend their vacation in a room full of 6-year-olds when they are trying to be a cool 16-year-old. The teen program typically includes lounges, video games, sports tournaments, and organized nights that give older kids a taste of independence in a safe environment. It is often the reason teenagers actually want to come back on the next cruise. For families with really young children, nursery-style care may be available for a small fee during certain hours, and family-friendly public spaces are scattered all over the ship. Parents can spend a sea day rotating between the pool, the buffet, and the kids' club without feeling like they have to negotiate every single hour. That flexibility is exactly what family cruising should offer. And it is a big part of why Norwegian keeps drawing repeat family bookings. Once the ship pulls into port, a whole new part of the vacation begins. Norwegian Aqua sails some genuinely appealing itineraries, and Bermuda is one of the standouts. On the 5-night Bermuda cruises out of New York, the ship docks at the Royal Naval Dockyard, which is the ideal starting point for exploring the island. From there, guests can hop on a ferry to Hamilton for shopping, catch a bus to the famous pink sand beaches, or dive into the island's colonial history at nearby forts and museums. Bermuda is compact enough that even a short call gives you a real taste of the place. Excursions in Bermuda tend to lean heavily on water. Snorkeling over old shipwrecks, glass-bottom boat rides above the coral, and jet ski tour around the coastline are among the most popular choices. Golfers can tee off on courses with jaw-dropping ocean views, and history buffs can wander through the dockyard's historic buildings without needing a formal tour. There really is something for everyone within a short trip of the pier. Great Stirrup Key is the other headline destination in the ship's lineup, and it is Norwegian's own private island in the Bahamas. This is the classic postcard version of a Caribbean beach day, with white sand stretching along the coastline and turquoise water lapping at the shore. Guests can spend the day floating in the calm waters, snorkeling over the shallow reef, or renting a private cabana for a bit of shaded luxury. The island is set up to serve the ship, so lines are short and food is plentiful. Optional excursions at the private island typically include things like water sports rentals, guided beach experiences, and small group activities. For many guests, though, the best plan is simply to walk down the beach until they find their perfect patch of sand and stay put. Private island days are the sort of thing that convinces first-time cruisers to book their second sailing before they even get home. So how does the whole package come together? Norwegian Aqua does a lot of things right. She is new, which alone will attract a wave of cruisers who want to be among the first to try her out. The freestyle dining approach, deep entertainment lineup, and thoughtful mix of active and relaxing spaces mean that just about any type of guest can find a version of this vacation that suits them. And her sailings from New York remove one of the biggest headaches of cruising for East Coast travelers, which is getting to the ship in the first place. On the flip side, cruisers who prefer more traditional, formal cruise experiences may find Norwegian's casual style a little too loose for their tastes. Popular specialty restaurants and shows can book up quickly on any big new ship, so guests who show up without a plan sometimes feel like they are chasing reservations. And as with any large modern cruise ship, the sheer number of guests means that peak times at the pool and buffet can get crowded. None of these are deal breakers, but they are worth knowing going in. What really sets Norwegian Aqua apart is that combination of shiny new ship excitement with the tried and true Norwegian formula. Guests get the freestyle flexibility, the strong entertainment, and the private island stop that Norwegian is known for, all wrapped up in a fresh package. The marketing around Great Stirrup Key in particular has been a big part of her identity, positioning her as a ticket to one of the most talked about beach days in cruising. That is a strong hook for anyone dreaming about clear water and warm sand. Another quiet strength is her home port strategy. Sailing out of New York gives her access to a massive population of potential guests who can drive to the terminal instead of flying, which is a huge convenience factor. Short 5-night Bermuda cruises are perfect for people who cannot take a full week off work but still want a real vacation. And 2-night getaway sailings to the private island fit neatly into a long weekend. That flexibility of itinerary length is a real selling point. For guests thinking about group travel, family reunions, or business-related sailings, larger Norwegian ships typically offer meeting and event spaces that can be booked for private functions. These rooms can host anything from a small corporate retreat to a milestone birthday celebration, and the ship staff handle the logistics so organizers can actually enjoy the trip. It is a nice option to keep in mind when planning something bigger than a normal family vacation. The little moments are what stick with guests long after they disembark. A bartender who remembers your usual order by the second day. A stateroom attendant who leaves a towel animal that makes you laugh out loud. A show that turned out to be far better than you expected it to be. These are the things that turn a first-time Norwegian guest into a repeat cruiser. At the end of the day, Norwegian Aqua is a strong new option in a fleet that already has a loyal following. She offers the polish of a modern build, the flexibility of Norwegian's freestyle style, and access to destinations that consistently rank among the most desirable in the Atlantic and Caribbean. For anyone weighing their next cruise, she absolutely belongs on the shortlist. And for those who love being among the first to try something new, she is very hard to beat.